Like when you would see someone with crazy in their eyes, he had crazy in his eyes.
Slate Hill may be a sleepy little Orange County town, but on Sunday, supporters of James Skoufis and Colin Schmitt tangled on the property just behind me.
I went to deliver some vegetables to my friends who live across the street from this fellow. I'm seeing this guy, putting up signs. So I said, "Are you supporting him?" And he goes, "Yeah, yeah." And I said, "Wow, I think that's sick," or something to that effect. He responded by saying, "I think driving a Prius is sick."
My Colin Schmitt sign was down the road a little bit, and I decided to fix it up. It was bent over a little bit. An irate man pulled up in a Toyota Prius across the road. The guy was asking me why I had a Colin Schmitt sign and if I was voting for that guy. I said yes, and you could see he was getting angry. I started getting a little bit afraid if he was going to come out of the car. So he says something to the effect of, "I can't believe you would do that," and starts cursing and saying a couple other things.
Absolutely not. That's a total falsehood.
And I couldn't understand him at that point because he was being nonverbal, essentially. And I said, "I can't believe you drive a Prius," and then he drove off.
And I thought that that's one dumb comment by myself, responded to by one dumb comment by him.
5 minutes go by, 10 minutes go by. The same Toyota Prius proceeded to drive past with the same gentleman in it because he kept driving back and forth. It's almost like he was trying to stalk us, or I don't know at that point.
I'm always running errands for my wife or for going to the grocery store or what have you, the doctors and whatnot. So I'm always coming back and forth. I was not driving by intentionally. I was just going home. So I went home and I have Skoufis signs, and I was holding off on putting them out. But since this guy was putting signs out and they started to appear on the corner and other places, I said, well, I should put out some Skoufis signs so voters know that he's running for re-election.
I felt threatened. I felt like he was actually going to come on my property, so much so that then I had to call the cops.
Got a call Sunday afternoon, was out and about from Dan and Michelle, and they were very concerned. The state troopers were here at their home.
I confess that I made a mistake by even talking to that guy. He told a falsehood to the trooper, and the trooper came to my house to interrogate me about this incident. And I thought that was inappropriate because he came under false pretenses and false information.